It is October 24th, the birthday of Canadian rapper Drake it's Aubrey Drake Graham. I'm making this video because it's his birthday, and I want to remember him in some of his best moments. Also because my birthday is October 25th, the day after, so I need some stuff to jam to remind me of those old times when I really used to enjoy me some Drake. October 25th is also the birthday for Katy Perry, but nobody cares about Katy Perry. I'm just playing. I love you, Katy Perry. I don't give a f. Drake is probably the most popular rap artist today. I know a lot of you don't consider him a rapper anymore. I understand. I empathize with the sentiment, but he is a rapper. That's what we're calling him. That's what it is. Drake has had some extreme hit singles, songs that propelled him to the top, songs that make, some artists just seem like, why are you even still doing this? You're never gonna get to this level. And not to discourage any of you, because just because you feel like you might not get to his level doesn't mean that you should just give up. It just means you should slow down a little. I'm just playing. But basically, Drake is an artist we all know and love for his previous work. We've got projects that I would say most would consider classics, like So Far Gone, maybe Take Care. And I think the fact that Drake's best project is so debated just proves that he is an artist that has done a lot for, the community, the people who like to listen to it. Because to me, his best project was If You're Reading This Is Too Late. As far as classics are concerned, So Far Gone and Take Care do resonate. They do hold a special place in my mind, but If You're Reading This Is Too Late, probably one of my favorite Drake projects because of his aggression. When we're judging Drake based off of his hits and we're judging him based off of popularity, we're kind of losing sight because these same hits have been inspired from other songs like Hotline Bling, for instance. Really great song, but purely inspiration from Dram's song Cha Cha. Nothing wrong with that, okay? If you want to do your own version or rendition of that, that's fine. But I can't give you credit for a song like that when it's so heavily inspired or influenced by another artist. The same thing goes for songs that he's had reference tracks for, like Know Yourself. So in this video, I really just wanted to tackle the songs that I felt like had their most originality, had their most sting. Drake when he was at his most hungry and most passionate, and when it felt like Drake was acknowledging the fact that he wasn't at the top yet. The first song I wanted to include was Marvin's Room. This is probably the most simp-worthy sap. Oh my god. But if it's not one of the greatest songs that Drake has ever made in terms of a rapper revealing his feelings, revealing his emotional instability, having these thoughts roam throughout his brain. Now, although Drake was sued for this exact same song, which you just can never just win, can you? Drake pretty much captures his essence, captures him being drunk in a room, emotionally unstable and invested into a relationship, or invested into like an old flame. He's thinking about her. Just he draked and he was safe. This is the first safe instance of drinking that I've heard of in a long time. To lock yourself in a room while you're drunk. This is the best thing you could do because you have very small chance of making a fool out of yourself. You got almost no chance of drunk driving unless you jump out the window and hop in the car. And hopefully you don't have your phone on you, because stuff could go wrong real quick. Beat behind the song maintains the same energy that Drake is giving with his lyrics. So hazy and discombobulated and not really focused and drowsy and out of control and drunk. Definitely one of his more emotionally hard-hitting and impact-worthy songs. Definitely a song that's gonna go down for Drake, in my opinion, as a classic. And stop letting people define what a classic is for you, okay? I don't believe in giving things a title of classic easily, but it's not just based off of what the general opinion of that project or that song is. There's really no point in giving scores to anything if you're not going to be confident with your opinion about something. So definitely give something its time before saying it's a classic, but if you find it perfect and you think it's impact worthy, then it should be your own classic. Do better. Tell me, have you heard that lately? The next track is Drake's song Successful that features Trey Songz. I believe originally released in 2009, or at least that's when the music video was shot. Drake and Trey basically talk the entire song about wanting to be successful. And in their lyrics and in the way they portray themselves in the song, you can clearly tell that they're both very hungry. You know, they haven't gotten to the point where they're at the top and they feel like they can take a break. Hungry Drake is an inspirational Drake to me. He's a Drake that knows that he's not at the top, that knows that he has more to give to the game. And I feel like this edge to himself, this side that feels like I can't take a rest, I can't sleep, I gotta keep going, is what got me invested into this music in the first place. You want to support a guy that you know is trying, and that's essentially what this song was to me. It's a song from an artist who was acknowledging at the time that he wasn't at the top, but he wasn't going to stop until he got there. And even though he had all these things holding him back mentally, and he speaks on his relationship with his mother, the song is still very inspirational, and so is Trey Songz's verse. And when I leave, I always come right back here, the young spitter that everybody in rap fear. Think my verse is too serious, you hate me, cause I'm the one to paint a vivid picture, no HD. Next track I wanted to give some shine to is Drake's song, Best I Ever Had. Best I Ever Had is the most self-explanatory title for a track I've ever heard in my entire life. The song is exactly what the title is about, the best he's ever had. Drake is known for giving girls in his life props and letting them know the position that they hold and maintain in his life. A problem I've always seen with Drake, because you should never let a woman who is not your one and only in such a high position or make her feel that way, because all the other ones are going to feel the exact same way, or they're going to be mad that you're giving her more attention than them. So you need to kind of ration out your ability to care for each one. That's just my opinion. Just from my experience, you don't want to go down that road. Still, the song is pretty catchy. It's pretty rhythmic. Hook gets a little annoying, but it's still fine.
Real big, bigger than you ever done it. She made me beg for it till I give it up, and I say the same thing every single time.
Made in Tokyo just followed me. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. Don't send me an angry DM, because I'm not with it. Not today. Tomorrow's my birthday. I got no time. The next track on here that is probably one of Drake's best, that many speculate to be ghost written, is 5 AM in Toronto. This is probably one of Drake's most braggadocious, I'm better than you, I'm on top of the world songs I had ever heard, and it was so addicting when I first listened to it. I got a side of Drake I really hadn't been experiencing that often. He was so known for the simp lifestyle and giving girls the world. We really hadn't seen him come at other rappers, or at least other men in the industry, and that's kind of what I wanted. During this, whatever you want to call it, freestyle, pre-written thing, Drake subliminally goes against every rapper in the industry, giving himself the most props and the utmost respect.
The lifestyle, I'm just being frank with you. First and even the hook, that's why every song sounds like Drake featuring Drake. Cause I show love, never get the same out of niggas. Guess it's funny how money can make change out of niggas for real. A couple albums dropped, those are still on the shelf. I bet them shits would've popped if I was willing to help. I got a gold trophy from the committee for validation.
Come on, Drake. That's just unnecessary. That's just unnecessary. That's just slaughter. Believe it or not, that's not the best part of the song. I heard a lot of Nothing Was the Same, and although I really like that project, that was probably one of Drake's more well put together albums in my opinion. Like, I feel like it had a little bit of everything mixed into one. Yeah, tracks on there like Worst Behavior, Just Hold On, We're Going Home, the big Shawn and 2 Chainz feature song. So to me, you could kind of put a lot of that entire project, you could kind of put a lot of that entire project into this video. Like, just put the whole album of Nothing Was the Same pretty much in here, because there really isn't a song on there that I could say is that much better than the next. I feel like you could listen to the entire thing and really not have an issue. So let's get on to my favorite Drake project, which is, if you're reading this, it's too late. I Need an Adult. The first one off this tape was Energy for me. Drake, yes, his energy was the greatest part about this album. Not only was he raw, assertive, aggressive, and dominant, he was confident. And this track is a prime example of that. A beat that allows Drake to go off, and although he repeats the hook time after time again, his lyrics are the forefront of what the meaning of this album is supposed to be represented as, which is a call out or a shout to everyone else in the industry coming at Drake that can't do it. There's no one that can take him down, is what he was saying with this body of work, not just this song. But of course, I still love the song.
I got 2 mortgages, 30 million in total. I got niggas that is still trying fucking me over. I got rap niggas that I gotta act like I like, but my acting days are over. Trying to take away on beat. I got high hopes for you niggas, we gon' see how they gon' run up on me. But run up when you see me then, and we gon' see.
There's pretty much every track on here I generally liked, with the exception of the interlude. And so if I go on forever, I could probably talk about how much of this entire project I like, but we're gonna stop it at 6 God.
I'll admit it, I'll admit it. Watch your motherfucking tone, boy. Get hurt, boy. Oh, here go another motherfucker that don't understand the concept of putting money first, boy. I'm about to hit you with the work, boy. I hate coming through stunting on niggas that I know. Oh, that's the worst, boy.
Worse.
I'll admit it, I'll admit it. Couple Bentley last week, them was my old toys.
And I know people, of course, are gonna argue One Dance. They're gonna argue, what's that one song? Passion Fruit. But to me, honestly, this was the peak of Drake. This was when he was at his best. This is when he was making the most impactful, most hard-hitting music to me. And like I said, the music off Views and More Life was not my cup of tea. So it really doesn't make sense for me to include those in here. This is a completely subjective opinion, but like I said, I just didn't feel any of the hunger or the drive or the confidence that was in projects like If You're Reading This Is Too Late, or even before that. Drake, man, just the fact that I'm able to give you a video like this shows that you have done a lot for the realm. You've done a lot for the genre, but you need to continue. Because the stuff, no, you know, it's your birthday. This isn't the time for critique. You did good with these. I hope you do better than what you've just released. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys have been bumping. What is your favorite Drake song? Are you gonna stream one of his old albums for a present for his birthday? I'm only doing this because it's his birthday today. And the fact that I've got some of these songs to play for my birthday tomorrow makes me happy. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. It's been Shawn C. And again, every appliance, every electronic I have right now is super black, and I can see it perfectly. It makes me feel good on the inside. It's like black power times a billion.